Underwhelmed by Apple's fine woven case or do not like any of their case options that are available currently for the iPhone 15 Pro? Well, I got an alternative for you from Nomad. There is the modern leather case that they're still offering and a sport case that we can look at that is a replacement for the silicone case. So let's get into this video. First and foremost is the sport case by Nomad. This case is MagSafe compatible, has a slim design, and has a drop protection for up to 8 feet. So it's a really nice option that also has anodized aluminum buttons. And let's get into the case itself, or the unboxing experience. Nomad does a fantastic job with their unboxing experience, and I think it's a valuable proposition when it comes to case options. As you can see here, I went with the white because I wanted to go with a little bit of a reverse look with my black camera lens for the black titanium that I have here. Inside there's a microfiber inlay and anodized buttons that are on this like silicone trim. Here you can see the mute or the action button. I'm used to calling that the mute toggle switch. And these are clickable even without the phone installed. Outline here as well up the top. So let's get this installed and take a quick look at it. If you're interested in the screen protector that I have installed, I'll leave a short link in the description if you want to check it out. This silicone wraps around the edge perfectly, and the screen protector is not obstructed or even lifted on any of the edges or corners. And the response to the action button is as expected, as if I was touching the device itself. Power button's very responsive as well. We look at the back of the device, you can see I really like this reverse look. Usually I've had the iPhone 14 Pro in a black case with the white lens for the past year, and I'm kind of flip-flopping here. Going down towards the bottom, you can see the USB port and the microphone and speaker. There's a little bit of Nomad branding down in the bottom corner of the power button side, so you'll notice that here. I will say I do have some concerns with the sport case's resiliency when it comes to like micro scratches and abrasions from being taken in and out of your pocket or your bag. Keep that in mind if you're considering this case. I think this case feels absolutely fantastic in the hand, adds a substantial amount of grippiness to your device without adding a bunch of bulk to it. And I would highly recommend it if you're looking for this type of design. All in all, the sport case by Nomad is a beautiful minimalistic case. I don't know if you've seen the coverage around Apple's fine woven case, but it is not good, and the initial impressions of that case are not recommended. I was in store picking up my iPhone 15 Pro, and I put my hands on that case, and there was like, there's no freaking way I'm gonna pay this much for a lesser product that is much, much crappier than anything that they've ever made before. That's okay though, because Nomad is still making their modern leather case and their Horween leather case that is a premium to this for the same amount of cost, and the premium is like $20 more. This is a full grain leather that is sustainably sourced, and it has a TPU bumper around the edge that is good for a 8-foot drop. It has a very tactile buttons as similar to the sport case. And you can see a little bit of a comparison between the day one from when you take it out of the case and the patina that you could expect from this. That being said, let's get into this case. I will say that this case feels freaking great, and it smells. Oh my goodness. I wish there was a way that I could share with you the actual experience that I'm going through right now with having this case in my hand. The smell just permeates off of this case, and that is quite the experience that you would expect with a leather case. Getting around to the inside, this does have MagSafe adaptability and compatibility, and it has a nice material in here, microfiber material within this. You see some Nomad branding here. That is really nice. Anodized buttons, same bumper design as the sport case, and same kind of look and feel, but the smell is what gets me here, and I can't wait for this to patina over time. Let's get the device installed, and I expect the same type of experience as what you would get on the sport case because it has the same rubber bumper design. Moving along to the side, you can see the buttons are very, very tactile and responsive. Very, very tactile and responsive. Same ribbed power button there. Flipping around on the back, you can see that this nice leather surrounds the camera bump. Lay on the table protection of your camera lenses, similar to the sport case. Same type of experience as if you lay this on the table this way, it's gonna be uneven if you push on this corner. But it's got enough balance to sit, nicely as such. Going around the front of the device, you can see that the rubber silicone bumper around the side doesn't interfere with the screen protector that I have installed. That's a nice addition, considering that the iPhone 15 Pro is a little bit more round than the 14 Pro. The volume rocker and the action buttons are anodized aluminum, similar to the Sport case. Flipping it around the bottom, there is a little bit of a space here, more space than what you would get on, say, the Sport case. Sport case is a little bit more streamlined. You can see that there are 2 lanyard loops at the bottom here on the leather case, and they can't be found on the Sport case. That's the difference there. It's a little bit more beefier, but it doesn't add a whole lot of weight to it, and I mean, you can't really trade the leather smell. I love this case. It's freaking fantastic. Going around this side, you can see Nomad branding down at the bottom power button side. And I mean, this case just looks absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait for it to patina. It's gonna add a much more character, gonna be just my own. I think this is gonna hold up a lot better than what you would expect on the Sport case because of the micro abrasions and stuff, but don't hold me to that. That's just my, guess on how these cases will hold up. If you're interested in pricing and availability for the different color options of these cases, I'll leave it linked in the description. Those are not my affiliate links. I am just a fan of Nomad. They were kind enough to send these cases out to me for this video. And anything you do through the shopping through that link doesn't add anything to my, bottom line. It's just me sharing along some awesome products that I use on the daily myself. I will disclose that there are affiliate links within the description, so just know that shopping through those affiliate links for any reason will help support content creation here on this channel. Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I'm Tomas, and I will catch you in the next one.